Now, I have drawn a circle, and at the uh, end point, the center of the circle is one of the end point of the line. But actually, I should have drawn on the other end point. Okay, by mistake, I had drawn the circle on this particular end point. I should have drawn on the other end point. Okay, so what can I do? What I can do is I can select and I can use the circle command again and draw a circle at the other endpoint. Okay, but I can also, what I can do is I can move this circle from this endpoint to the other endpoint. Okay, so that is you have the move command. The move is also a modify command. The icon is the first icon in the modify toolbar, or you can specify the command M. Okay, M is the command for move. Okay, enter. Now it will ask you to specify the object. Okay, so you select the object and then you enter, press enter. So once you select the object, it will ask you for the base point. So always most of the modify command, there will be, it will ask you for a base point about which you want to move. So here the base point will be the center. Okay, so I'm going to move the center, actually the center of the circle. So I have to specify the center. So for that you can use the shortcut key for object for snap, that is shift and right click. I am selecting the center. Okay, so I selected the center. Now it is asking you to specify the second point. So that is you have to specify the point to which you want to move the object. That is, I want to move the object to the other endpoint. So I can move it in two ways. Either I have to specify that endpoint, or if I know the length of this line, you can give the distance also. Okay, so both I will show you. First I will show you how to move it at that center, at that endpoint. Okay, so for that you select the endpoint snap again, move near the endpoint of that line. Okay, so once the endpoint is getting highlighted, you select. So I have moved the circle from this endpoint to this endpoint. Okay, so this is by specifying the endpoints. Okay, now instead of specifying the points, I can also move by specifying the distance. Okay, so for that, better you switch on ortho. Okay, the ortho is here on in my laptop, and now I take the move command, move, specify the object. Base point is either you can select the endpoint of the line or the center of the circle. Okay, anything will be okay. So here I'm going to specify the center of the circle. I want to move the circle to this endpoint. The length of the line is 100. Okay, I want to move the circle along x-axis. So what I do is I have to switch on ortho and then move the cursor in such a way that the circle is moved along x-axis. Okay, and then you give the distance. Okay, you give the distance as 100, the length of the line, and enter. Okay, so if you want to move the circle uh, towards the negative x-axis, then what you do is you move the cursor along negative x-axis. Like that also you can do. For example, I will just show that also. Object, base point is center. I want to move the other way. So you move the cursor in the other way and specify the distance 100. So always that 100 will be taken from this point. Okay.